And we know from studying the brain through the work of Vanderkolk that the part of the brain that determines where memories are in time, sets the sort of time mark on the memory. It's sort of the analogy of the BIOS in the computer, a little battery in the BIOS that establishes the time, is the hippocampus. And the hippocampus pretty much establishes the time date on a particular memory. And it tells us the difference. For example, whether we saw, the lion or the tiger in the zoo 10 years ago, or whether that tiger's in our backyard today, and whether or not that memory is stored in a very aroused state that I should really be concerned, or yeah, it's a long time ago, it's really not a problem. And so the hippocampus stores those incoherent state aroused memories and keeps them basically from flooding the conscious narrative with memories that we're not really ready to process. They're too much to handle. There are some memories that are beyond words. There are some experiences that are simply beyond words, too beyond words to describe. I asked you to really, in one word, describe the exact accurate experience of true horror. You probably wouldn't be able to do it. No. Because it's beyond words. So if you've had a traumatic experience, there's so many memories and sensations and images, it's truly unable to be stored in the narrative. What EMDR does is it allows the hippocampus to begin to time date in some of those memories, partialize them, gets the amygdala, which is on the ends of the hippocampus, to be able to calm down. The amygdala is our basic defensive system of fight, flight, freeze, attachment cry, collapse. Tells that part to begin to relax, and through a process of observing the memory, and in many ways, I guess it is sort of a semi-hypnotic approach, where we are able to step back from the memory, one foot in the present, one foot in the past. It allows this memory to move across the amygdala and become integrated into the narrative memory. And we rewrite our narrative and rewrite the way we feel and how we value it. And that is really how this process is adapted. So what has been, in fact, a unresolved trauma time memory now can become part of that narrative, find its place in that narrative, add to the meaning of that narrative, and in that way become very much part of our adaptation, or as Shapiro calls it, the adaptive information processing.